The very actions of an animal determines how it manifests into the jungle, because its actions that it's going to be taking are already written out, so it comes into the jungle with the proper body to perform the actions that the soul came to manifest, and that determines which animal it's going to be in the jungle. So I ask a question on a spiritual level. The world is a jungle, but which animal are you? We're all born into this jungle. How we move is everything. The reason I have the owl on the screen is because there's a lesson we can learn from the owl. You see, I used to be a rat. If you say, what animal are you, Brother Sanchez? Well, I used to be a rat when I was born into this jungle, like every other rat, running around chasing the cheese in these mazes from block to block on the wheel, rat race. Most of us was born into this jungle as rats, but then a transformation took place. We woke up, and most of us became wise old owls. And what happened is, when you realize that you're born into a maze, you start climbing the hedges to see where you are. The owl make the best action in the jungle, which is to take no action. To go up high in the tree and look at everybody else and how they move and study their movements. The owl know how all them other animals moving. It's watching you rats down there running around in that maze, and when it decide to, it'll come grab one of you niggas up. You won't even know what got you. The owl don't come out tonight. He's the sorcerer. The owl exists to the other creatures in the jungle like a mythological character. They never see it, but they know it exists. You know, a lot of them animals running around on the ground can't fathom the reality in the treetops. And what separates the owl from the rat is that every animal in the jungle wakes up every day when the sun come up, and they fight and die for the resources in the jungle. Every human wake up every day with the rat race, punching the clock, competing. Animals in the jungle. But you know what the owl is doing while they doing that? The owl is chilling during the day, watching everybody run in the maze. It has made it move its movement in the jungle. The action it chose to take as the proper action that will maintain its survival is no action. That's the paradox. If you do nothing, you still did something, because you put do in front of it. To do nothing is to still do. To do nothing. If I ask you, what are you doing? You say nothing. Then you're doing. You're still doing. It's a paradox. The action you're taking is no action. You see the paradox? So the owl is like the rat in the maze with all the other rats, but one of these rats wake up and say, hey man, something ain't right. What is this place? And the other rats be like, ah man, it's just this our world, nigga. Now come on, let's do some more walking around these same little corners. But one rat is like, man, but we keep doing this shit. Like, y'all don't think it's getting strange now? And all the other rats single him out like, look, he fucking up. This nigga like, dude, come on, man, let's go back to the corner store, nigga. We used to smoke blunts back here. This our favorite corner, nigga. You tripping. But that rat is like, man, it's something else beyond here. Like, the other rat, man, this ain't nothing beyond Cedar Block, nigga. This our hood. What you talking about? No offense to no Cali people. I'm just talking. Give an example. One of them rats say, man, I want to see what's beyond these same hedges and corners. But how does he do that? He decide to climb one of those bushes instead of just keep walking through them, walking around them. So the same streets that confine a rat, he now use them to climb up and above. He uses that struggle to boost himself to places beyond. He start to climb the hedges of the maze, and from that viewpoint, he can see something the other rats can't see, which give him a different goal than just being in them same goddamn blocks. He say he go back into the maze. He say, I saw the way out this hood, man. And the way out is we gotta rise out. I climbed a bush. They like, what you talking about? You don't climb these. You just walk, dude, you don't climb out of these streets. You just swim through them like Maxwell in the Fortunate video. You just bend these blocks. You don't climb out of them. Who would want to do that? You say, but bro, it's something bigger. I see beyond this everyday shit. I climbed a hedge. I saw a vision. If we do this, we can better ourselves, go beyond this current reality. Why would you want to do such a thing? Don't you love these beautiful blocks and corners that we've been bending for eternity? Why would you climb out of these streets? We can swerve in them. We can ghost ride the whip in them. Don't climb out of them. See that rat that goes up there and see more, he gets out. They say we don't know where he went. But when he come back, he act different. Why? He act like someone who's no longer confined, whose actions are no longer confined to a maze. You go back to the hood and see the same niggas running the same block. And that rat come back into that maze and he say, man, it's so much out there. Y'all niggas ain't been, y'all still loving these same corners. And they like, yeah, nigga, you the one left. Nigga, this shit is just getting better to us the more we do it. See, the owl know what's gonna happen in the morning. Them same animals gonna get up chasing each other. And he gonna sit up there with his children saying, here come the rat race, y'all. Who died today in the hood, in the maze? It's like a jungle sometime. The question ain't, do I keep from going under? The question is, if it's like a jungle sometime, which animal am I? I'd rather be the owl looking down at everybody else, studying all the actions of the competitors in this jungle so that my moves can be more efficient than everybody else. Because that lion wasted his whole energy today and didn't even catch that gazelle. Just like the nigga who woke up and stood on a corner for 10 hours and just made $20. There's a way out the maze. And the only way out is to think your way out. And if you can't think, all of your actions, every day you wake up, somebody else gonna dictate them because they're gonna think for you.